Hey planner friends, I am super excited to be here to do a flip through with you guys of my planner. It is getting so darn chunky that I need to get a lot of stuff out of here. As you can see, it's just like, this is so big. And I still have like way back from April in here. And oh, actually I have March still in here, guys. Wow. I have not taken out anything from like even when things were normal. So I definitely wanted to do a flip through with you guys so you can see kind of what has been working, what hasn't been working. I have changed a ton in here. Yeah, just this, let's start going through it because this is crazy. I am taking out a huge section out of this planner because I just do not use it anymore. So let's get started. My first part is my folder is still in here. I use this a ton to keep stickers in. There's none in there right this second, but I'm not sure why that single note page is in here. I still haven't even wrote my name on this planner. Probably won't at this point. This I have been keeping in here. Let's just make sure everything is on screen. Yep. Okay. So this I kept in here, mainly for memory keeping. This was all like pandemic and all that kind of stuff. Like there literally none of that even happened. But I kept it in here so that I can just look back at it, I guess. I ended up going through and doing a new one, and putting all of my kids' games and everything, because that's pretty much all we had to do in June was baseball. There was still nothing too much open. So I did go through and do all of that. This was the old one. Again, I kept it in here for memory keeping. None of this happened. None of this happened. So I just did it because I just want to keep it in there. I think it's good to see like what was and how much kind of got canceled. I haven't had the heart to go through and put cancel stickers over everything, so it is what it is. But I do need to still go through and do July. Well, I'm not going to go back and do July, but I need to go and do August and September. And then this is still from last year, and these weddings are still happening for me. This one is not. I have a new one here, that kind of thing. So, and I think I have to add a couple into September that I actually have booked. But keeping this, keep on going. I just need to fill it out. So as you're going to see, I tried to do this too. I'm so glad actually I didn't probably put too much thought into all of that, but that didn't happen at all. So we're just going to take that out, move forward. I know that tons of people put so much time and effort into like their goal sheets and everything. And yeah, well, I did it and I kind of am happy that I didn't do it because that probably would have made me even more upset. Here's March. I'm going to do March through June so that I can get all of this out of here. And I don't think that I've done a flip through since. So, but this is March. Again, I didn't have the heart to go through and put cancel stickers on everything. I mean, we did get to here. And I didn't have too much other than these two to like cancel out, honestly. So I just kind of left it. That was my last week of February. I wonder why I didn't do that. That's weird. Usually I haven't skipped. I didn't think that I had skipped. Oh, you know what? No, I don't know. I don't know why. Anyways, this is our Come to Spring kit. I will have all of these kits linked below for you guys so you can see all of them or find all of them in case you loved one of these spreads and want the kit from it. But this is our Come to Spring kit. I usually use a mix of my kits in my shop and a Pixie Planner Co. and a few others in there, but really the two shops I use is mine and Planner Pixie Co. So, or Pixie Planner, yeah, no, Planner Pixie Co. There we go. Anyways, this is my kit from Come to Spring. Spring was on its way. We could feel it. We had a bunch of half days in this one, so that's just marked at the top. And yeah, life was still going pretty good at this point. The next one is another one of my kits. This is Spring is Blooming. I love this kit. I love the purple, all that kind of stuff. Again, COVID is just starting. We were just getting back. Oh, I know why I didn't do this one. We were in Jamaica that week. This was the week of Jamaica, and I never went back and memory planned it. we were just getting back from Jamaica. Like I said, COVID was like literally, you see the 11th and we're shut down on the 13th. It was just starting and getting serious. I feel like in our state, it went from like 0 to 100 real quick in like 3-4 days. So that's how I kind of feel. I did put canceled stickers in here of things that, you know, we didn't get to. This was like my last workout. The kids woke up. This was their last day. So good memory planning. I'm glad that I did this. The next week was the week that there was nothing. We didn't know what was happening. People were trying to get out and do grocery shopping and taking all the toilet paper, obviously. And I was trying to figure out ways to use my planner when we hadn't have anything. And you can see that didn't quite happen. I got the plan with me done and then I didn't quite use it. That was a rough week. So it's okay. Next, oh, this kit. Oh, where was this kit? I'm gonna have to go back and see. I did a plan with me for this though. But anyways, I can't remember. This was like a stay in kit, work from home type of kit. Pretty cute. I was starting to try and get my crap back together. Kids weren't completely homeschooling yet. I was just doing things on my own, making them read, all that kind of stuff. And we were trying to figure out the whole quarantine life. I believe this week was the week my husband also got fired, I believe. Yeah, it was either this week or that week. You know what? Nope, it was this week. He came home on the 19th and never went back in. So again, that's why that week was a little rough. But I was trying to get back to it. I was getting things done. I was trying to, you know, budget plan, all that kind of stuff since my husband had no job anymore. So anyways, we move into April. I did April because I didn't want it to sit there so blank. But as you can see, there's not one darn plan in here. Literally, I think it was just the pink planner sale that went on. Not even like things for Easter or anything else. So it is what it is. I used, I believe I used a printable kit. I wanted a rainbow kit. I wanted just to feel happy, all that kind of stuff. So I used a rainbow kit. I really liked this, how this week turned out. Again, I will have to link it below. I can't remember the exact shop because it's one that I hadn't used before. But yeah, I really loved how this one turned out with the rainbow effect, I guess I should say. Not complete rainbow, but really pretty. Next, so since I was in the pink planner sale, most of the sales that I do, I try and swap with other shops. I'm doing it again right now, so I'll have a little mini haul coming in for you guys here soon. I try and swap with other shops to let them get exposure on my YouTube channel, and also it's just fun to have Happy Mail. So this was a shop that I did that with. Again, I'll have to get the name of it. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I'll have everything in the description below. How many times I should stop saying that. But this was Easter. Again, you know, we were doing tons of walking. We were just, it was really like just me memory planning as much as I possibly could. Didn't have too much going on. So this was my welcome to spring kit. Again, like weather was just shaping up for us nicely, thank goodness, through quarantine. So we were able to get out for like 3-mile walks, and we walked there, and we walked a lot. But day 30 of quarantine, so we'd made it 30 days in quarantine. I tried to do every like milestone like every 30 days. I think I did maybe 40 too. Yep, 40. This is a Planner Pixie set, or Planner Pixie Co. kit. I love her kits. So if you've not checked her out, definitely check her out. But we were going for big walks. We were helping my parents with their tents, all that good stuff. And we were on day 40 of quarantine. So we were cruising right through it, right? You can see I tried to plan meals. That didn't work either. All right, on to May. May was another one that if you go back and see that I was just like, oh my goodness. But as you can see, we were coming out. We were starting to open back up. Things were looking like, oh my goodness, we were going to get something going. So we were getting excited. I had a couple of sessions at the end of the month We had Memorial Day and baseball was starting. So we ended up getting to go and do baseball at the end of this month. So that was so super exciting that we were being let out of the house. This was one of my favorite kits that I designed during this quarantine. This was Bloom Where Your Heart is Planted. I just love plants right now and all of the greens and all that kind of stuff. So definitely, oh yeah, see, we were taking our kids out to the baseball fields, but you can see weather was shaping up. We were getting into the 70s, even 70s over here. So definitely we were still doing virtual learning. So we went all the way to June with school. So I was keeping track of all of the virtual learning up here and everything else down here. Still getting things rescheduled all of the time. Story of our lives, right? This was a fun kit that I knew I just needed to use while we were obviously in quarantine because I probably wasn't going to be able to use it any other time. It was the Netflix and Chill kit. I can't remember, like, I mean, that's going to be me saying this 50,000 times. I cannot remember these shops. I'm horrible with that. But all the Plan With Me's are up on my channel. I will link the Plan With Me's along with the kits below. But yeah, definitely I had finally caught up on a lot of my Etsy shop obligations, and I was actually able to do Netflix and chilling because before all of this, like, you guys were amazing by supporting my shop and all that kind of stuff. So I was constantly in doing stickers and all that kind of stuff. So by this week I had caught up on all orders. As you can see, like, it wasn't print and cut orders every single night. And I was actually able to do what the rest of the world was doing, which was just Netflix and chilling. So I used this. And plus it was Mother's Day, so I took it a little bit easy this week. This gorgeous lavender kit, I never use purple. If you've seen, like, in the last 3, like, I barely ever use purple. So this was a fun week. I believe this was a little bit of a rougher week on me, mentally, I think. And I just didn't get a ton of stuff done. We did work outside a lot, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's not as full. We're getting to day 60 of quarantine, and I was getting run down, guys. I was definitely like, all right, we're 2 months into this. Like, this is a long time. So this week I came back and I wanted to do a mild liner. I wanted to do something different. I didn't really have a kit for this week. So I definitely want to do something a little bit different. So I used all mild liners. I think it came out pretty well. It definitely could have been better. I've seen way better mild liner ones. I probably should have used a ruler, which is what I've seen lately. I think actually I did use a ruler here and here and then gave up on it at the end. But I've seen much better mild liner ones. I think I couldn't find the exact mild liners that I wanted to, like the colors, like, so I was trying to figure it out. As you can see, we were still homeschooling, doing all the Google Meets, and we did a ton of yard work because we had a party for my husband's mother outside out on the back deck. So we were doing tons and tons of yard work. So it's a good week. Oh, and it was our first reuniting with our cousins, my kids' cousins, over the weekend. They were finally able to come over because, like I said, by this point we were kind of coming out of quarantine. Everybody was starting to feel better about it. Numbers were going down, all that kind of stuff. This was another kit that I picked up during that swap. Just a cute kit. Definitely worked. I used all the washi, all that kind of stuff. And we had games. We drove to Ohio. This was like the week that Ohio opened up before us. And so we drove to Ohio to do baseball. Super fun. It was like, oh my gosh, a breath of fresh air to go down there. So yay for May. Now into June, where pretty much life exploded. Oh, look at it. I didn't even really kind of put anything back into June. We didn't go on this trip. We didn't Cedar Point got taken away from us, but we pretty much filled every weekend with baseball tournaments instead. So I need to go back and rewrite all that kind of stuff in. And my husband went back to work on the 9th. So he had gotten a new job. So kind of life exploded. I was back to being on my own, getting all the house stuff done when he had been helping me for so long. Planner Pixie Co. kit. I gotta slow down on that. Love her stuff, guys. Like, I loved this artwork too. I see it used a ton, and I just love how she used it, especially. But yep, we were, I think the end week, this was our last week of homeschooling. So that was nice. We were pretty much done. We were cleaning out lockers at school. They were able to go back in and do locker clean outs and all that kind of stuff. So, no, that was absolutely amazing. But you can see, like, I was putting, like, just breathe stickers in here. Like, he was getting intense because of, my husband, like, he was doing interviews and all that kind of stuff at this point. This week was the week that he went back to work. So this was my Black Lives Matter challenge week. I loved this week. Oh, and as you can see, actually, yes, I didn't even mention it. You guys didn't, maybe you guys noticed, but I switched over to an hourly. You're going to see I've switched back since then. I didn't love how the stickers didn't fit, and I was constantly having to get them, like, in between. I wish the hourly did fit the stickers. I don't know why they don't leave the space in the hourly like they do the vertical, or I would absolutely love the hourly. It just frustrates me that the stickers don't fit. And so I tried it. I did, like I said, the Black Lives Matter. I just used random black stickers from everything. I think this was like a sampler. This is Shameless stickers. All of these half boxes and everything were Happy Planner. This was my own sticker that I created for Black Lives Matter for the freebie for the whole month. And then washi that I had. Loved this. Like, I love the monochromatic of it. Loved it. So, but yeah, I was so happy to participate in this. So definitely. This was the week that we were supposed to be in Cedar Point. So I decided that we were going to do, oh, and it was Father's Day. I think we were supposed to leave this weekend for the trip. So we were all kind of bummed that we weren't getting to do, you know, the whole big trip that our guys have been gearing up for because of COVID. So I did a baseball one plus with Father's Day and everything. So that was fun. We did go, on a weekend trip to a baseball tournament. So we still did everything. It was our first dinner out as a family after COVID. We hadn't been out. So that was fun and everything too. So a little memory planning. This was my doodle kit that I had designed myself completely. I didn't do a very good job at using it this week. I should have done a better job. Oh, I got my toes done for the first time after quarantine. I just didn't do a very good, I didn't plan very well on this week. As you can see, there's lots of open space. I needed to probably go back and use the kit to its full ability, but I love this kit. It's so near and dear to my heart. I drew all of these flowers. This is all me drawing. So it was very near and dear to my heart. So anytime somebody orders this kit from me in my shop, it's definitely like, oh, thank you. And that is about it. So that is a lot. I mean, even going through quarantine, that is a lot of space that I need to get back in my planner. But let's talk about what we are taking out of here. We will go through July in the next one. So we're going to keep on moving through. We're taking out my fitness planner, guys. I don't use it. I don't see myself using it in the near future. If you hadn't seen this, I did do a video on this. I think I had a few more to update, but I almost got to 80 miles during quarantine, walking and running. So that was quite fun to kind of track that during quarantine. I don't know, just something fun to do since this is a complete bust. I could probably go back and fill in this month. I might go back through and because I have been working out again, and just leave those months blank, but we'll see. This is my dinner ideas, but this is what we're taking out. So I am leaving the monthlies. The monthlies is where I meal plan. I meal plan a month in advance. But guys, like, I don't use this. Like, I use it for a week or two. I just don't keep up on it. It's kind of like sad when I don't use it. And right now, like, fitness is definitely a thing in my life, but it's just not the most important thing right now in my life. So, and I'm definitely not planning for it. So whatever it needs to be planned for it, like my workouts, can go in my daily duo. So that's what we're doing there. And yes, I still have not fixed any of my discs. Like literally 5 of them are broke. So what are we going to do is we are going to move this up so that we have meal plans, because I definitely still meal plan. And that is a big thing because that takes my grocery budget into consideration. Like I said, I have February. I've just been using the monthly. I have March, and I do keep them in here because if I go back, there's dinner ideas on here. This doesn't take up much space. So, and then April, I haven't done June, July, and I need to do August. So I am taking all this out of here. There wasn't much in here, honestly. But it will give me a little bit more space. So I'm going to get that out. This is not even in the right spot. Oh, wait, it is. Yeah. Budget. All right. It's just, yep, budget. Okay. The next thing I'm taking out is February's budget. This is the first one that I kind of just mocked anyways, and it's kind of a mess, even though there's good stuff in here. I'm just going to keep it on different tabs, or different rings, I should say. Disc, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take out February. I haven't decided if I'm taking out March. I haven't decided if I was taking out March yet because this is like real life. And I need to go back to some of this because there were some of these bills that still like are going to come back after we get our life back together. But you know what? I don't think there's anything on here that I absolutely need, honestly. Like, I didn't even put in here. I was going to see if my scheduling for my budgeting is in here, but it isn't. This is about the only thing. The variable income that I was thinking. I am going to keep this in here because that was the only time I really did write it down. Okay. I'm going to keep March in here just because I think I might need it. As far as April, I'm going to take this out of here. Again, I will link all the budget videos. This is on a time that, like, as you can see, like, I cut every single bill. Like, this is just not a time that I need to refer back to. It's done. Budget's closed out. It's gone. Again, another one, even though I love this kit. This was by Orange Umbrella. Super adorable. So these can all come out. All this tracking. And I'm going to keep June in here. So just because you might have to go back a month and we're only in July. Okay. So that is everything I'm taking out of here. Is this just pages? No, that is. All right. So let's see where we're at here. Oh yeah. So we're getting, I mean, it's always going to be chunky, but it's getting definitely less chunky. And then there are things in the back. So social media hasn't been as, I need to get on it. But I've still been filling all of my works out, my paperwork out, and doing this. I actually did this digitally this month. I never did put it into here, but I'm going to keep all my social media because I will be getting back on that. And I will need it more than ever. But this part is also coming out because my children don't know it yet, but they are going to be getting chore stuff, but nothing that's going to be this. But that can come out. So other than that, I think we're good except for some stickers in here that need to be taken out. There we go. All right, so when you Frankenplan, you definitely have to go through every couple of months and get that kind of stuff out of here. I want to change my cover. I've been on this cover all year. Hold on. Okay, like I said, I don't even know if I have another cover that I kind of want. I think everything I have is really old and I've used it. And or, yeah, Christmas. I need to do a stylish planner. And then I have fall. And that's not this time of year either. Okay, so right now we're not changing it. Maybe the next one we'll change it. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for going through my flip through. Definitely has been a journey. And yeah, we're just gonna get these months out of here and put them on different rings. This is pretty much, it's kind of crazy how the months that I'm doing right now are the months like, I'm like ripping the pandemic out of my planner right now. And I know a lot of people got rid of them like so quickly. I just didn't. I don't know. I had other things I was focusing on. So there goes the 90-day quarantine right there. And I'm taking June out too. July can stay for a minute. So obviously, because we're in July. But yeah, there we go. Now with that taken out, look at that space. I might even actually change the rings now that we have that. So thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you in the next one and have a wonderful day.